In the ancient times, when the heavens darkened and the earth trembled, a prophecy was whispered in the wind of a battle that would determine the fate of all. The Battle of Armageddon, the final war between light and darkness. Chosen by destiny, a lone warrior stands tall. His armor, forged in the heart of the gods, gleams under the red sky. He grips his sword, no ordinary blade, but one crafted to end the darkness forever. Far beyond the horizon, the armies of darkness gather, massive war elephants, towering demons, and hordes of shadowed creatures, all united in their mission to bring about Armageddon. With resolve in his heart, the warrior leads the Roman legions forward. Their shields reflect the fiery light of the sky as they march into the gathering storm, knowing the fate of the world rests on their shoulders. The sound of war drums fills the air. The first clash of steel rings through the battlefield as the two forces collide. The warrior fights with skill and precision, each strike cutting through the enemy like a flash of lightning. A mighty roar rips through the chaos. A lion, larger than any beast ever seen, charges into the fray. Its eyes gleam with fire. It is a creature born of darkness, but the warrior stands firm. The lion charges, its massive jaws snapping, but the warrior sidesteps, his sword moving with deadly grace. With a swift strike, the beast falls, its body crashing into the earth with a thunderous sound. From the heart of the battlefield, a terrifying figure emerges, a demon taller than any man, clad in armor black as night. Its eyes burn with unholy fury. The true battle is about to begin. Unflinching, the warrior raises his sword, his eyes locked on the demon. A battle between good and evil, fate and fury is about to unfold. The sky grows darker, as if the heavens themselves are watching. The demon strikes first, its claws cutting through the air like lightning. The warrior parries, his armor vibrating with the force of the blow. The air crackles with energy as they begin their deadly dance. Steel clashing against dark magic, the warrior fights with every ounce of his being. His sword strikes, but the demon's armor is thick, its strength unyielding. The battle escalates, each blow shaking the very ground beneath them. At the height of the struggle, a divine light shines down from the heavens, illuminating the warrior. The sword in his hand pulses with ancient power, its blade now glowing with the energy of the gods. With renewed strength, the warrior strikes, his sword cutting through the air like a comet. Each blow lands with greater force, and the demon begins to falter, its armor cracking under the divine onslaught. The demon howls in rage, its dark power rising in a desperate attempt to retaliate. The skies crack open with bolts of lightning, and the ground trembles beneath their feet. With one final, devastating blow, the warrior drives his sword deep into the demon's chest. The earth shakes, the air thick with the force of the strike. The demon's body erupts in a burst of dark energy, crumbling into ash. The battlefield falls silent. The storm has passed. The warrior stands amidst the ashes of his enemy, the sword still glowing, the battle won. But the war is not over. The remaining forces of darkness hesitate, their morale shattered by the fall of their champion. The Roman soldiers press forward, their eyes filled with determination. The end is in sight. The warrior, now a symbol of hope, leads his soldiers forward. Their weapons clash against the remaining forces of darkness. The enemy is disorganized, their strength broken by the fall of their leader. From the shadows, a massive war elephant charges. Its tusks gleam in the dying light of the battlefield. But the warrior does not flinch. He faces it head-on, knowing that victory is within reach. The warrior leaps onto the elephant's back, his sword cutting through the beast's armor. With a final strike, the creature collapses, its massive body crashing to the ground. With the elephant down, the remaining enemies begin to flee. The Roman soldiers, energized by the victory, chase after them, cutting down those who dare stand in their way. But the shadow of the demon still looms over the battlefield. A dark figure emerges from the ashes of the fallen, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. It is not finished. The warrior stands tall, his eyes set on the dark figure. He knows that this is not the end. There will be no rest until the last vestige of darkness is eradicated from the earth. With a battle cry, the warrior charges. His sword gleams with divine power, each step echoing through the silence. The dark figure meets his charge, its eyes filled with hatred. The warrior's sword strikes true, cutting through the dark figure's defenses. With every blow, the demon's power weakens, its form flickering like a dying flame. With a final defiant roar, the dark figure attempts one last strike. The warrior parries, his sword moving with lightning speed, and delivers the final blow. The demon crumbles into ash, its form disintegrating under the power of the warrior's divine sword. The battlefield is silent once more. The last of the darkness has been defeated. The warrior stands amidst the battlefield, bloodied but unbowed. The armies of darkness are no more, and the Roman soldiers stand victorious. As the sun sets, the warrior looks over the battlefield. The cost of victory is great, but the world is safe, for now. He knows that this moment will live on in legend, a tale to be told for generations. The Roman soldiers cheer, their spirits lifted by the victory. The warrior's name will be remembered forever, a symbol of hope in the darkest of times. And so, the prophecy is fulfilled. Armageddon, the final war, has come to pass. The earth has been saved, but the warrior's story is far from over. For in every battle, there is a new beginning, and the warrior will continue to stand guard, ever watchful, ever ready to